Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here with my BookBuddyAthon Wrap Up. So this past week I participated in the BookBuddyAthon Readathon, which was hosted by Elena. Yes, I said Elena the first time, but I've watched a few of her videos and she says Elena, so that's what I'm going to say. So Elena and Sam, and I am going to link their YouTube channels down below if you want to go check them out. So I ended up partnering with Anna from the Anna Edition, and I will have her YouTube channel down below as well. And we worked together this week and we helped each other pick books and we kind of talked throughout the week and things like that. So it was so much fun. I really enjoyed this readathon. This is probably the one that I really just had so much fun with. And let me go ahead and show you what I read. Okay, so for this week, my total books were 2.5. So I got through 2.5 total books, and I actually did that for BookTubeathon too. That kind of seems to be my trend. I get through 2.5 books during a week if I like really sit down and make a ton of time to read. And that's just because, you know, I'm married and I have 2 kids, so I have other stuff that I have to do during the day for sure. But, you know, when I do have time to sit down and read, I've been taking that as much as I could this week. And I probably could have gotten through more if I hadn't been reading a classic, because I read a classic during BookTubeathon too, and that took me the longest to read. And this classic took me longer to read as well. So I might stay away from classics from now on for readathons, just because for me personally, they take me a while to get through. But I regret nothing. So I started off the week with our buddy read that Anna and I both chose to read this week, and that is Anne of Green Gables. And I actually took the cover off mine. I have this really kind of ugly cover. But this book is a bind up, and I took the cover off of it, or the dust jacket off of it to read. And it's actually like really nice and smooth, and the spine is brown and gold. So I think I'm probably going to toss the dust jacket. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I read this one in 2 days, so it was good. I read from here to here because this is the first book. It was about, the other 2 books in the first 3 books in the series are in here. So this is about 240 pages for me to read. And I loved it. I really did. I read this when I was a child. I think I was maybe about 10 years old maybe when I read this the first time, and I loved it so much, and I loved it even more now, I think, because I remember most of it now. And I remember watching the miniseries that was on TV. I think it was in the 80s, I want to say, but I remember watching that as a kid too. And this book, as I was reading it, I was picturing all the scenes in my head from the miniseries because I remember it. So it made me want to watch the miniseries again, so I might have to try to get my hands on that somehow. But yes, I loved it. I loved how over dramatic Anne is. Oh my gosh, the drama. Like, she's like the original drama queen, seriously. Just everything, like her life was ending. And like, it was just, I found myself kind of giggling at it because I was like, you're just being silly. But, you know, it was good. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm really glad that I read it again. And yes, I adore this one. The second book that I picked up is a book that was something that Anna gave 5 stars to, and I picked up The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas, and I loved it so much. I flew through this. I could not put it down. I read this one in 2 days as well, and just literally my husband was like, are you going to put that down anytime soon? I was like, no, I'm not. Back away. Oh, so good. This is the compilation of 5 novellas of the Throne of Glass series. So this is Selena's story before Throne of Glass starts. So you kind of see how she starts out. Not really starts out as being assassin, because she, like, when this book starts, when the first novella starts, she's already an assassin. But I'm wondering if Sarah J. Maas is going to go into that story at all, about how she actually really started. But this kind of shows her being an assassin in her guild, and who was in her life at that time, because some of these people were mentioned in the Throne of Glass series, although they're not characters in that series quite yet. But oh my gosh, just so good. I loved being in this world again, and all 5 novellas, I really, really enjoyed them. 2 of them were shorter, 3 of them were longer, but just, oh my gosh, I just adore this world so much, and just being in it. And again, I was so happy. It made me really want to pick up Heir of Fire really soon. I'm thinking I might do that next month. But so good. And the third book I picked up, I only got almost halfway through. I'm almost halfway through, but I picked up Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So this is my copy of it. This is a compilation of 4 Jane Austen novels in one book. So this is very heavy and kind of hard to hold while you're reading. So that was a little bit difficult, but I just propped it up on some pillows. But my version starts, it's about 200 pages long, and so it's right here in between these 2 little post-its, and I'm right here right now. So I'm about 15 pages to being halfway through. So this one is about 200 pages, and the font is pretty small, and the pages are really big. So this has taken me some time to get through for sure. And it's not that it's a hard read. It's not hard at all. I'm not getting confused. Sometimes when I'm reading really long conversations and it's back and forth a lot, I'm kind of like, okay, now Jane is talking. Okay, now Elizabeth is talking. Okay, now Jane is talking again. So I'm kind of going through that a little bit. But other than that, like, I understand everything that's going on, and it's not like, you know, nothing's a big question in my head or anything. I'm following it pretty well. It's just taking me some time to get through it. And that's just because of the size. But I'm really enjoying it, and I am excited to continue to read it this month. And this is the book that Anna chose for me because she said it's one of her favorite books of all time, and she was surprised I hadn't read it yet, so she told me to read this one. So yeah, I only got a little bit, almost halfway through, but that's okay. I'm going to continue on and finish it this month for sure, and so far I'm really enjoying it. And I also did make some progress with Outlander on audiobook, and that is a book that I listen to when I'm at the gym. So I started the week at being 44% through it, and then I ended the week being 49% through it. So it doesn't seem like that's a lot, but with Outlander it is, because Outlander is like a 700 or 800 page book, and I'm listening to it. I am listening to it on like 1.5 times speed, so it's going a little bit faster for me, but I'm following along in my Kindle as well. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So far, it's pretty much following the way that the show went, because I did watch the show before I started the book, and I think that kind of helped me have all those images in my head as I'm, you know, listening to it and things like that. But I'm really enjoying it. So I did make progress with that, and that was my goal. I knew I wasn't going to finish it this week for sure, but I did make progress. So thumbs up for me. And that is what I read. So I read 2 full books and got through half of another one, and then made some progress with my audiobook. The only one that I didn't get to was Baby Proof by Emily Giffin. And this is the one that I chose for being colors on the cover that are Anna's favorite colors, which are pink and yellow. So I didn't get to this one. I'm probably just going to go ahead and put this back on my shelf right now, because I didn't have any immediate plans to read it anyway. I only chose it for the readathon, and I didn't get to it. But I have some other stuff that I really need to get through, like my book club, which is in a week, and I haven't started it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on my shelf for right now, and I'll get to it eventually sometime. But yeah. Okay, and that's it for me. So I really had so much fun on this BookBuddyAthon. I hope they're going to do another one sometime, because I would definitely jump on board and do it again. And Anna, thank you. I had so much fun. I'm really happy that we met, and I'm just, yay, I'm so happy. That's it for me, guys. So I'm going to be back later this week with a little kind of mid-month update, because some things are changing. And I'm having some issues with NetGalley right now, and I'll explain all that later, but I'll be back in a few days with that one. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.